Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Woo, woo.
So can it be, is it like good to do it this way or? Okay. It's all right. As long as it's, yeah, I mean, it makes it so I can read the thing that's on my thing. So.
This is better.
Yeah, I've got it. Whoops. Mine is low.
1, 2, hello. I don't hear anything yet. Hey, there we go.
You good? Okay, there you go. I'm talking. Can you hear me? I'm, yeah. Wow, this is pretty good. Nope, just about. And this, okay, so do you want to hear a little balance or something? Okay. I gave my love a cherry that has no. Oh, it's so good to be back here home at Edmonds. I love you kids, and I'm really glad to be back here. And getting to hang out with my buddy Rick right here. We're doing this together. And so I just want to welcome you to be with us this evening. It's not going to be a whole long thing, but just to sort of set the tone for the weekend. And, huh? And for the new year, yeah. So that's really the main thing of us being connected to each other. And more about that later.
Our chalice lighting this morning is going to be the words of the Reverend Lynn Unger,
Speak right up in there, baby.
her
There.
poem called Breathe. Breathe, said the wind. How can I breathe at a time like this when the air is full of smoke, of burning tires, burning lives? Just breathe, the wind insisted. Easy for you to say if the weight of injustice is not wrapped around your throat, cutting off all air. I need you to breathe. I need you to breathe. Don't tell me to be calm when there are so many reasons to be angry, so much cause for despair. I didn't say to be calm, said the wind. I said to breathe. We're going to need a lot of air to make this hurricane together.
Right? I mean to tell you. It always brings me so much joy when I see that flame get lit, because it reminds me of the light that's inside of my own self. You know? And I think that that's really important, folks. And the theme that I want to hold up, the theme is this. In these times, and for our New Year's, to keep our heads up, our hearts open. Let's see that one again. That's going to be the hardest one. Keeping your heart open. Because these are rough times. So keeping our heads up and our hearts open, and remember to breathe. And keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. And what's wonderful, you have this incredible community right here that is not afraid to do the work. You are consciously working on a lot of things. And you have your special speaker again on Sunday. I'm so looking forward to her presentation again. That's one of the things I love about this community, that you are not afraid. You are not afraid to be itchy in your skin. And you're willing to do the work. And that is a beautiful thing. And what I wanted to do today, we're going to start off with something just a little bit quiet, just because sometimes I need that. And I think this goes right into, well, we're going to sing, went away. I'm back. Maybe that's not true. We might need to, I've been thinking just a lot about connections with people, and I actually had this wonderful experience a couple of days ago. I did a combination at a Jewish shul in Berkeley, California. We did a combination Kwanzaa and Hanukkah celebration together, which was really wonderful. The thing is, and this is in the work that we got to do, and this whole life, keep your heart open, is to understand, to make those roads of the things that we have in common with each other. So we had a menorah and a kinara. Kinara is what we light for Kwanzaa. And both of the things have traditions that are really connected to each other. You know, the whole idea of light, the whole idea of honoring miracle, of honoring ancestor, of honoring family and community and connection. We have so much more in common. We are so much more connected to each other, and we're kind of living in a time that's telling us that that's not so. Y'all feel me? And so, you know, these are when some of those kind of songs like, "Oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race. Oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race. Oh now, oh Lord, hold my hand while I run this race, 'cause I don't want to run this race in vain." Now, the thing is that in times like these are the kind of songs that we need to be singing, because it is really easy to lose hope. It's really easy to just throw up our heads and then throw our hands up in the air, pull a blanket over our heads and say, "I'm done, man, this is some crazy stuff." That's why we go, "Guide my feet while I run this race. Oh, now guide my feet while I run this race. Won't you guide my feet while I run this race, 'cause I don't want to run this race in vain." Hold my hand, won't you? Won't you hold my hand while I run this race? Oh, now hold my hand while I run this race. Won't you hold my hand while I run this race, 'cause I don't want to run this race in vain. And then we clap. These are the kinds of things that we have to hold on to. We have to hold on to each other. And the thing is that you have to ask over and over again, because you think, "I got this." Well, 5 minutes later, you might not feel that. So we just have to keep looking in our hearts and towards each other. And like, you know, we got this. It ain't going to be easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy. And we're living in a world that wants us to be disconnected from each other. And I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. All right. Tell me something.
Well, I don't know, this all brings to mind a story that a friend told me, actually right here in this hall 20 plus years ago, about the work that he did as a freedom fighter in South Africa at the time when it was feeling hopeless. That he worked and knocked on doors, and people slammed doors in his face, and it was all at great personal risk to tell people about how to fight for their freedom. And it was very discouraging, and he did it and did it and did it and did it, and then he got tired. And he actually left South Africa. He was telling me about this, and he came here, and then it all happened. Yeah. It all happened. And the story for me was about how important it is that we do. That because even when it looks like it's not happening, something is happening. And that it will be more. That's what I'm like, hold my hand, right? We can be each other's strength.
Exactly.
And be like the geese. So switch around a little bit when we get tired or too discouraged, but have each other and keep going.
Yeah, because, you know, we will get tired. I mean, I was, you know, after, I had to tell you that most black folks knew that there was no way that they were going to elect a black woman to be president. We knew it. We were like, where do we live? Maybe one day, but not now. And so it's a thing that we've been pushing up against for generations. And we have an opportunity in these next years. The paradigm has already shifted. There are just people that are really resistant to it. It's shifted already. It's just shifted already, let's just face it. And I see a time when we'll look back at this and go, wow, wasn't that something? Because that's not what we're going to be dealing with. And I think about these days when I think about, hold my hand or guide my feet, that song has been around a long time. Because this thing has been happening. And what I ask of all of us is to think about these two things. First of all, that the Underground Railroad is not a historical concept. This is the time for each of you to manifest your inner Harriet Tubman. Because think about what was happening during the time of the Underground Railroad. It was people in communities where they live helping other people get to their freedom. Helping other people be able to live a fuller life. Does that sound familiar? What are we going to have to do for our neighbors that are here working, that maybe are not legal in their thing? And what are they talking about? This is our time to manifest our inner Harriet Tubman. And again, this congregation is already doing something, having space for people to be, and to come here and be in the parking lot and come and that things is already happening. But now more than ever, when you look in the mirror, I want you to see, when you ask yourself, well, who was or who is Harriet Tubman? Well, that would be all of us. This is that time for us to do that. That's not a thing that happened 400 years ago. It's a thing that we need right now. And to remember that Harriet she would have her doubts, but she never stopped doing it. And here's the thing. One of the things that was so incredible about Harriet, she got her own freedom, but knew that it didn't mean a thing if she didn't cross back over that line and go and get somebody else. And it is really scary to cross that line. And that was a lot of people that she was taking to freedom. They would get terrified. They get to a certain thing and they would want to turn around and go back, because at least that's the devil you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least you know what to deal with back there. You don't know what's over there. And every day in our lives, we have to cross that line over and over again. And it wasn't, she just didn't cross that line and keep on going. She said, there are other people. Because that's the truism about, if you're not free, I'm not free. And the thing is that you do it where you are. You do it where you are. Because if you try to deal with the whole world, you're going to drown. But what can you do where you are? Just let that radiate out here. And you're already beginning that. So this is a time for us to realize what it is that we can do, the gifts that we have. Any kind of you drop the guilt and all that and the boo-hoo, and we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. And I always say to people that some people may get this and some people may not. Unless your name is BB and CC, I don't want to hear no whining. See, some people will get that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right? BB and CC whining, they're gospel singers, so anyway. But anyway, some people might be getting it out there. But we just need you to be full-hearted. Full-hearted. That's it. And that's what we got to keep doing, keeping our heads up and our hearts open. And I have a whole little ritual that I go, heart open, strong. I'm going to be strong in my heart, strong in my head, strong in my body, and strong in my spirit to keep doing the work that I know that I got to do. And this is, so let's try it. You be strong in my heart, in my head, my body, and my spirit. Actually, I like to go down and up. So that means like not just all of you, all your nooks and crannies. Okay? All your nooks and crannies. And the thing is that in times like this, it is so easy to shut our heart down. Because you just get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you think about, now they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Fannie Lou Hamer. She never gave up. She just wanted to be able to vote. She wanted people to be able to vote. And she sang her way through all the stuff that they tried to do to her. And here's the thing that's really so hard about that. We're coming up celebrating Martin Luther King. He never resorted to hate. Never. No matter what they did. John Lewis. They beat that man down to the ground, and he always led with his heart. It is so much easier to hate somebody's guts. It's easy to hate. It takes a whole lot more strength to just keep your heart open. You know what I'm saying? Nod your head. That's true. So I'd like us to just sort of like marinate in that a little bit. Just do a little meditation and think about that. And I want you to just realize, first of all, the blessed vessels that each and every single one of you are. And that you are pure light and that we are connected to each other. And that we can't do any of this alone.
our hearts are together. We hold each other here in this place. It feels that spirit is strong, and we can keep holding each other through all of this as we move toward creating sanctuary, toward creating more of what it is that is needed as we feel the spirits of those around us in our community, making the space, holding sanctuary for those who need us.
And that's the whole idea of sanctuary is really, it's a really kind of deep thing. There's a lot of different levels to that. You know, that of consciousness and consciously holding, really thinking, like when you sing, or when we were singing, I sit beside you, and it's like really focused energy, focused caring. You know, when I run into people and I ask them how they are, I really want to know. And they'll say, fine, and I have really good intuition, and I'm like, really? I don't know you, but you lying to my face. You don't be trying that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And there's those little moments when we actually really do know each other. We just don't really know that we know each other. Because if you approach each other as just human beings, you know, I remember having this experience. I was sitting, I do a lot of flying and a lot of traveling. And I was, sitting in the waiting area at the airport, waiting, to make my next connection. And this woman walks by. There was an empty seat next to me. She walks by me, and then she comes back and she looks me in the eye. And she said, I don't know why, but I never talk to people at airports. She said, but I want to tell you something. I said, okay. So she sat down next to me, pulled up her sleeve, and she had been at Auschwitz. And she told me the whole story. And the person who became her husband had written one of the first books about escaping from Auschwitz. And she was there on her way visiting her granddaughter, who had just found out that she was very sick. And she said, I don't know why I want to tell you this, but she told me everything. And she sent me the book. She sent me a copy of the book. I've been singing for her grandkid ever since, in my heart. But those kinds of moments when we recognize each other, and when you least expect it. I got called to a university in Tennessee just a few years ago, and I got a call. Didn't know these folks. They called me up and they said, "You have to come." And I said, okay, first of all, who is this and where are we? It was the University of Tennessee. I can't remember the name of it, but they said, we had a student dress up in a gorilla suit, throwing bananas at a thing and carrying nooses, and we're just freaked out. And so I went there, and I did singing together, did open mics in the student lounge area, and taught classes in the music department, did a storytelling class. And then they had me sing at this festival. Now, you never know. So they had me sing at this festival, a street festival, a Moja festival, and this really scary-looking white guy came up to me and he said, hey! And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm in Tennessee, right? I'm like, because I've had to deal with some stuff before. And he looks at me and he's snarly and he said, Ain't you the person that wrote that song, Lead With Love? I said, yeah. He says, I like that song. And off he went. I was like, oh, okay. In Tennessee, in the street. Because my initial reaction was like, oh man, you know, you never know. A person might come up to you in the airport and sit down and tell you a story. Or a person that you just know something's about to be on. Ain't you the person? And he just looked like he was really mad, you know, but it's just one of those things. If we are just more awake, you just never, because people are going to tell you that we don't have things in common. Well, that's not true. We're breathing. Everybody needs a place to lay their head. Everybody wants to be seen, acknowledged, loved, and cared for. Everybody, no matter where you go. And if we start from that, if we think of everybody that we run into as being somebody's baby, and I think I've probably talked about this before. See somebody that's, because the line between us and folks that are homeless is this thin. And there's so much judgment about all of that stuff. And we do not have time for that. We need to care for each other, not judge each other and decide, you know, this is the thing, this person is, how do we decide that one life is less worthy than another? I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's why we do what we do. That's why we care. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. It just sit down with somebody, you know. Just to be acknowledged and to be seen is really, really important. It's one of the things I love about coming in here. I always feel like I'm coming home whenever I come out here to Edmonds UU. It means a lot to me. And you are like, I actually see you more than my blood family. I mean, really. My sister said, are you ever coming to visit us? But they live in San Antonio. It's a little hard. But, huh? Yeah. Actually, yeah, they'll have to do that. But I am just really noticing that is the need. I presented the other day at, what is it called? NCDC, Northern California Dance Collective. And what they do, and they have for years, is they literally get together and they dance.
Wow.
That's it. Get a DJ, they dance, they come together. They've been doing it for years, you know. And so I did a singing thing with all of them, and I brought my sticks and we did, I need to bring my sticks.
Yeah.
I need to do a stick pound
Yes.
thing. But it was just wonderful to be them, and that kind of connection is really important to them. And it's such a California thing. Yeah, we just get together and we scarf dance. And not only that, but that evening, I didn't get to see this, they were having a dance where everybody was wearing onesies, like animal onesies, right? So they had a big stack of, like, you know, you put the onesies in, you can be like a beaver or a bear or a panda or something like that. All of these grown people in onesies. I thought, absolutely, why not? In the middle of all of the work that you have to do, there's got to be some joy and some silliness. So one day, I'd really like to come here. I'd love to see you in a onesie. And anybody else who wants to wear, wouldn't that be, could we have a onesie Sunday?
Sure.
Can you see it? The kids would be like, okay, they've lost their minds. But I'm just throwing that out there. Yes. So there's got to be joy in the middle. And that's the thing in the African American tradition, I've talked about this with us, that you have to have sorrow songs and joy. You got to have sorrow and jubilee, because you can't keep doing the work if you don't smile out the back of your head. You know what I mean? Smile out the back of your head? When you smile so big that the ends of your smile reach to the back of your head. Like that. Yeah. I love being here.
We love you.
Well,
being here.
you know, we're actually winding down a little bit, but I wanted to do this especially for you. I would like for us to sing Sending You Light to close out our thing this evening. Do you know that song? It's a song I wrote called Sending You Light. It's really it goes like this. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. So I want us, we all have somebody that needs a little bit lifted up. Anybody out there? Is your mom here?
Yep.
Hi,
She's
Mom.
out there.
Hi, Mom. Hey, Siege, is your mom here? Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Dolores.
Hey, Dolores. All the moms are out there. Yeah. I love that. I'm smiling at you. And so I want us to send this out. I think it's really important each day that you just take some time to consciously really hold someone in your heart and your thoughts. Because it's like medicine. It's like hooking somebody up to an IV drip. And you all know I have my policy. If you have my phone number, you can call me and you need a song. All you have to do is call me. And I will sing you a song. Or sing, leave a voice text or something. I am absolutely serious, and some of you know that that's true. All you have to do is call me. And it's really, the thing about a song is, first of all, it's not empty calories. It won't hurt you. It won't contraindicate with any other medications that you're taking. It's all good. So let's do Sending You Light. I'll do some verses in between. And we'll have a part where you can call the names out if you'd like. And to know that we're all holding all of those people together. We'll say, we are sending. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. No matter what you feel or what you choose to show, I'm always there for you. And so I want you to know that we are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. No matter where you've been, no matter where you go, I'm always there for you. And so I want you to know that we are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending
to heal you,
to hold you. We are sending you light, to hold you in love. I'll walk the path with you. Go slow, dear one, don't hurry. I'll go just like you need to go. There is no need to worry, 'cause we are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. Ooh. You can call out names if you like. Ooh. Ooh. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. Now I'm going to sing it to you, okay? I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I am sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I'm sending you light to hold you in love. I'm sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I'm sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I'm sending you light to hold you in love. I am sending you light to heal you, to hold you. I'm sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. We are sending you light to heal you, to hold you. We are sending you light to hold you in love. And with that, and we carry that light in us all the time. Thank you. Song, we have singing tomorrow, 10 o'clock, 11:30. Please come. We'll be singing in the service on Sunday. We'll be singing. Yeah. Hug up on each other. Nobody wants to go. I can see that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know, she totally got it. I love you back. Give me a hug. Love your hat, too. Thanks a lot. So good to see you. Good to see you, everybody. Oh, excellent. Are you coming to sing? You coming to sing tomorrow? Okay, you better be. I need my bass section. Yeah, but that's okay. Bass, tenor. Tenor is great. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, never. No, 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 no. No, we do not hand out music. No. That's not how I roll. You're playing tomorrow, right?